when we speak of co-creation in a business context. We refer to a business or marketing strategy that results in the generation of joint activities between the company and its clients. Co-creation has become a widely used term to describe a shift in organizational thinking as a pathway defined for a more participatory process where people in organization together generate and develop meaning. Co-creation is one of the most effective tools to help change a culture, generate a sense of belonging in employees, invade environments for development, well-being, and innovation. In the context of a business, it refers to a product or service design process in which consumer input plays a central role from start to finish. Less specifically, the term is also used for any way in which a business allows consumers to submit ideas, designs, or content. Another meaning is the creation of value by ordinary people, whether for a company or not.
Coca-Cola taps co-creation for product innovation. Coca-Cola, the global beverage giant, opted for a co-creation experiment with customers to ensure its product innovation strategy reflects the true test of Southeast Asia. Product innovation can be fraud business, working with Kantar to stay ahead of the curve. Coca-Cola looked at developing an agile design thinking innovation protocol to identify products that would create a clear impact in the market, according to Hiren Joshi, Kantar's regional director of qualitative insights. The world is changing, consumers are changing. It's very difficult to hold people's attention, say Andrea Poirier, manager of marketing and commercial insights at Coca-Cola in Southeast Asia. Innovations are not always happening in boardrooms or on retail shelves anymore. In Southeast Asia, they are happening in cafes, on the streets, in hawker centers, and with local competitors. It becomes harder and harder and harder to connect to people and understand what they need. It forces you to disrupt, it forces you to push boundaries, to be on the lookout for going to mass market faster and qualifying things in smarter ways. The team worked with prosumers, people who can produce with you or co-create with you to create using real consumer attention and opportunities. These include verifying, clarifying, and prototyping for segments based on need gaps. Renting a popular local cafe, fondly referred to by the team as the photo lab on wheels. Coke's R&D team came prepared with a kit of things that they can play with. While real consumer experience the products, according to Poirier, the journey of creating a product that really suits consumer needs has been gratifying so far is what true co-creation in the true sense of the word. While she couldn't reveal which categories the co-creation were for, not for the specific markets, for confidential reasons, the products are performing will in tests at the concept stage. For the products, we have co-designed with the consumer with 6 out of 7 that we design made into a win against the key market leader, which is very good in the consideration of other designs that we have done. So the challenge of the selection process is that most presentations are not very useful, impractical, and difficult to implement. Companies need to submit ideas in a very suitable way, as throughout the process they don't want to reject consumer submissions and risk alienating them, which can eventually lead to consumer disengagement. And unless consumers are incentivized and in an attractive way, they may be reluctant to participate and benefit the company.
About the analysis of the term impact, questionable aspects and opportunities, the co-creation allows to encourage more active participation by the clients and thus create a valuable experience. Likewise, it allows organizations to generate a competitive advantage by involving their clients' proposal to generate value through innovation experience. This by creating value, which is the main benefit of a creation process. There is why the interaction between the organization and its consumers is important. There is a very useful and effective tool to promote innovation by exchanging information in various parts of the world to achieve good results. And it is considered that by involving consumers with the company advantage are generated for the company and at the same time satisfaction is achieved. The creation, the two is nature of interaction, helps to improve the loyalty of the brand, whereas customer also the combining of both internal and external employees to improving the relationship with the company to be included in tasks with a high degree of responsibility as are most tasks of co-creation. So when you notice that there are valued as participatory agent of change and not used as source of information, the commitment to the brand increases. According to the analysis made in our life the present one, co-creation is very important because it allows the customer to get involved with the brand. It is a good business strategy and allows for the new product development. And at the same time, there will be benefits to developing a co-creation strategy through the co-creation team, some of which are sharing ideas. They build and work together, constructive criticism, competition and diversity, proactive and give the best of team. There may also some limitation of cooperation because markets, industries, companies, people launch change quickly, and therefore it may take some time before everyone is co-created. Achieving collaboration is much harder than competition. Co-creation challenges many of the habits of manager, therefore changing the mental model of people behind the company to the way an external client thinks. It is not easy. And the co-creation from our point of view can also be found with small businesses encouraging their customers to participate because they are loyal and don't need much infrastructure. Also among the internal customer between us joining us can make co-creation together. Finally, we can make strategies and develop good products or services, thus generating many opportunities.
Another aspect is the brand image and the value that the company gives to the customers, because they will answer in a positive way. For that reason, not only grow up the intention to buy the co-created good and service, also grow up the brand perception for customers, making real bonds and creating positive feelings toward the brand. In such a way, the recommendation will be positive. In other words, the result of a company that decides to apply co-creation to develop and launch a new product or service to the market will be a product or service that is closer to its consumer, a final product that ensures the value created for the customer themselves and for the company. Co-created value comes in the form of personalized customer experiences and solid revenue, customer learning and loyalty, in addition to word of mouth recommendation from the satisfied customer. Co-creation also allows the customers to have their own ideas that could help the company.
In conclusion, co-creation seeks collective creativity. However, there are cultural difficulties to share ideas equally. Also, many people say they cannot be creative For this reason, there is a need for tools that stimulate certain skills necessary to develop in an increasingly complex society, such as creativity and collaborative work.